All right, good morning and welcome to this Active Flow and Breathwork class. My name is Brian and I'm delighted to be with you today. Thank you so much for being here, taking a moment to be in this particular practice. One of my teachers says, congratulate yourself on the victory of making it to your mat. So for him, a successful day, a victorious day is a day in which you actually do your practice in the morning, which is not a bad way to set up your day anyway. So I'm grateful that you're here. You could be anywhere. You chose to be here. So today's class is going to be an exploration of movements to primarily around the hips, opening the hips, working with the hips, trying to get into the hips. Our stories are held in our bodies, primarily in our hips. And so as we work into the hips, we free the connective tissue, the ligamenture, and we allow ourselves the opportunity to open and allow our stories to flow. And so anyway, maybe we'll find a little bit of that today. If nothing else, maybe we'll just get a little flexibility and mobility into our bodies. So as always, we're going to land and then we'll raise a little gratitude and set our intention, and then we'll move into the practice. We'll do about 30 minutes of movement, then we'll have a couple of breath practices, and then we'll come into our guided breath. So all in all, maybe 45-minute total practice today. All right, so find yourself in a supported posture, whatever that means to you. Find your places in which your body is connecting to the earth, the mat, the cushion, the chair, the seat, the wall, whatever it is that's touching something. Bring your awareness to that place. Feel into the physical sensation of that contact and connection. And then bring your awareness to the possibility that that actual connection, that contact is support. Feel into what it is like to be supported in this moment. Open to the possibility that support is always available in this moment. And having established support, let us come into the present moment. We come into the present moment by coming into the body. We come into the body by coming into the breath. Turn your awareness to your breath. Find the inhale as it appears underneath your nasal passages and begin to breathe in and out from the nostrils. Following the inhalation all the way in and the exhalation all the way out. Holding your awareness right there as the next inhale appears just when it is needed. Notice that the inhale appears just when it is needed. Follow that inhale in. And that exhale out. And then anchor your awareness in the breath as you feel the body come to stillness, bringing yourself into the present moment, just sitting and breathing, knowing that you're breathing in when you're breathing in, knowing that you're breathing out when you're breathing out, aligning to the rhythm of your own breath. And on your next inhale, I invite you to float your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space. Maybe the left hand over the heart, the right hand over the left. Maybe the hands in prayer, thumb knuckles resting lightly. And turning your awareness into your heart space, allow to arise in your heart space gratitude, a sense of gratitude, any one thing for which you are grateful. Maybe today, just the possibility of gratitude. But whatever it is that arises when gratitude is called forth, I invite you to see that clearly in your mind's eye. And I encourage and invite you to anchor whatever that gratitude is right there in your heart space. See if you can hold it there for the session today, for the practice of today. And having established support, come into the present moment and allow gratitude to rise. I'll invite you, if you choose, to set an intention for your practice today. Perhaps a simple intention to just be right there with each inhale, or to hold your gratitude in your heart space. And whatever your intention is, I invite you to state it to yourself. Hear yourself in your mind's ear as you state your intention in a clear and declarative voice, as if it is already done. And then listen as the echoes of your intention reverberate in your being. And then taking a full inhale, As you exhale, if you choose, allow your chin to drop towards your grateful and intentional heart and offer a benediction to seal your intention as I say Namo, Namaste. And then release your hands, lift the chin, take a full inhale. A complete exhale. And then bring yourself onto your back on your mat as we begin our movement practice. So we're going to come down on our backs, extending the legs, bringing the heels and toes together, taking the arms down by the hips, palms down, pressing into the forearm and the palm, bringing the lower spine, the lower part of the back against the mat. So actually pressing down through the lower spine so you feel that lower spine on the mat, relaxing the shoulders, lengthening through the crown. Feel the support along the backside of the body. And then take your hands and take them out from your sides 60 to 90 degrees to create a little space. Bring your knees up over your hips, shins parallel with the mat. Keep the knees and feet together. Inhale here. Exhale, let both knees drop to one side. Just a gentle twist. Don't overdo it here. Inhale back to center. Exhale, both knees drop to the other side. Again, just a gentle twist. So don't overdo it. The opposite shoulder should not come off the mat. So maybe just go a little bit over there. And then continue with your brace. Exhaling, both knees in one direction. Inhaling back to center. Keeping the knees together, the feet together. Just opening up a little bit here. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath. Now, as we go through the practice today, one more time here. In each direction. Finishing up, bring the knees into the chest, reach up and squeeze just below the knees, squeeze the knees into the chest, rock a little side to side, and then bring the feet to the mat. Hands down by your sides, take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Now, as we go through the practice today, remember that I'm just offering and suggesting and inviting you to do these things. The only requirement for you is to be present and to breathe. Everything else is optional. So you can modify at any time and come out of any posture at any time. You can take any alternate posture at any time. Listen to the wisdom of your body and do what is right for you. Our next movement is going to be a pistoning of the legs. So bring the knees up again, the shins parallel with the mat, and then straighten one leg, bring the other knee in toward the chest. And then with your breath, switch. Bring the opposite knee in and then straighten that opposite leg. So inhaling and exhaling as you piston the legs. Both legs are lifted. Now, if it becomes too much, your modification is to place the leg down. If you need a little more support underneath you, you can bring the thumbs underneath the sits bones, or you can bring the back of the palms underneath the SI joint at the top of the buttocks. That will provide a little additional support if you need it. We're just going to be here for a few, working with the breath. Now find your breath. It is your practice in the privacy of your own space. And so find the rhythm of your breath. So maybe begin to find that ocean breath, that Ujjayi breath, tightening a little bit at the back of the throat so that you can hear the breath in the nostrils as you inhale and exhale. And then align your movements to the rhythm of your breath. Inhale, both legs long. Exhale, release the feet down. Turn the palms up, let the toes fall open, and just breathe. Full inhalation deep into the hips. Complete exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. And then roll to your belly either direction. Let the tops of the feet press into the top of the mat. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Thumbs at the breast line. Bring the elbows toward each other and down toward the buttocks. Forehead to the mat. Nose to the mat. Chin to the mat. Whatever's appropriate for you. Press into the tops of the feet. Feel the knees engaged. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. As you lengthen through the crown, you may feel the chest rise, the shoulders rise. Move the shoulders away from the ears as you lengthen through the crown. And maybe even pick up the hands. This is your cobra. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Dynamic cobra. Exhale, lower. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. One more here. Inhale and hold. Stay lifted. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Press the fingertips and the heel of the palm. Curl the toes of the feet. Press back through the heel. Feel the knees lifted and engaged. Lengthen through the crown. Press into the fingertips and the heel of the palm. Press to a plank posture. Long crown, heels deep. Flat line energy from the crown of the head to the heel. Full inhale here. As you exhale, lift the hips toward the ceiling and let the crown drop toward the mat. Press the chest and stomach back toward the thighs, then press the hips back toward the bottom of your mat, and then release the heels towards the bottom of your mat. Maybe adjust your posture, get a little space, find yourself here. Downward facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Bend one knee. Press back through the opposite heel. Feel the length in the back side of that leg. Long through the back body. Inhale here. As you exhale, switch. Bend that knee and press back through that opposite heel. Take a full breath here. Full inhale. As you exhale, bend both knees. Let the chest and stomach move back toward the thighs. Lift the hips high. Exhale, both heels down. Full inhale, downward dog. Complete exhale. All right. Look up between the hands. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, drop the knees directly underneath the hips. Release the tops of the feet. This is your tabletop posture. We're going to move the spine a little bit with our cow cat. On the inhale, the belly drops, the lower spine arches, the chest comes forward, the crown goes high, the hips go high. On the exhale, we press and round the back, releasing the head and the hips. The hips roll under, the crown drops toward the mat, biceps frame the ear. Move with your breath. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round and on. Couple more. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, press the hips back toward the heels. Keep the fingers long. Extended child's pose or wisdom pose. Pressing back. Now, let the forehead drop. Utilize your block for support or bring your forehead to the mat. Maybe rock your forehead side to side, temple to temple, releasing the neck. Feel that release in the lower back and in the front of the legs. Wisdom pose. Is there wisdom in this pose? Take this posture at any time you become challenged with your rhythm and your breath. When you lose the rhythm of your breath, you've lost your yoga. Come back to this wisdom pose, reestablish your breath, and then begin again. All right. Inhale here, back to your table. Extend the right leg long. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Round the back. Inhale, lengthen and lift through the crown and the leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Couple more. Waking up a little bit here. One more here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring that knee back down. Moving to the other side. Inhale, lengthen the left leg. Lengthen through the crown. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Continue. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring that knee back down. All right. Let's start here. Find your right leg, your right knee, your right foot. Now you can do this any way that works for you. Help it if you need to. For me, I like to extend my leg first and then bring my right foot outside of my right hand. Turn the right toe slightly at an angle off the edge of the mat, sternly rotating the hip. Now, the left hip stays over the left knee. So the tendency in this posture is to bring the hips forward and drop in. We're not trying to do that here. What we're trying to do is open the right hip. So the left hip stays stable above the left knee. And then we simply rotate to the outside edge of the right foot, perhaps. Maybe exposing the sole of the right foot. Feeling into that opening in that right hip. Breathe here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. As you exhale, roll back to the flatten that right foot. Step the right foot back. Bring the right knee back underneath the hip. Come back to your tabletop posture. Working to the other side. The left foot is going to come outside of the left hand. However you need to do that. I like to extend and then bring it forward, but you do what's right for you. Then point your toes slightly off the angle of the wide side of your mat. Keeping that right hip above the right knee, staying stable there. Simply work into rolling out to the outside edge of the left foot, maybe exposing the sole of the left foot. Breathing here. Now again, the tendency is for that right hip to dip forward. So keep pressing through the fingertips. Stay long through that right thigh as you open that left thigh. Breathing, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. As you exhale, flatten that left foot, stabilize the left hip, and then bring the left knee back underneath the left foot. All right. Adding on. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring the right foot outside the right hand. And then walk the right foot forward. So you're actually kind of straightening the right leg. Maybe completely, maybe not. Now again, tendency here is to shift the hips. We don't want to do that. I want to keep that left hip above the left knee. Now, if you need a little more room, you just bring your right foot wide or maybe even off the side of the mat. If you have the flexibility, you want to bring that right foot in a little bit, but you want to keep the hips straight. And then tendency again to shift those hips to the left. You don't want to do that. Stay straight, stay long. Press through the crown, lengthen here, and then exhale. Bend into that. Bring your forehead towards the right knee. Breathing here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Straighten the elbows, lift the crown. Begin to walk that right foot back. Ooh, even with the hand. And then release the right knee back underneath the body. Tabletop posture here, left side. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left foot outside the left hand. And then walk the left foot forward, beginning to straighten that left leg. Again, keep the right hip above the right knee. Again, tendency is to lean in. Let's not do that. Staying long and lifted, staying lengthened through the crown. Now your left toes may come up. You may have the flexibility to keep your left foot flat. It's different for everyone. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring, with keeping the right hip above the right knee, bring the torso forward. Maybe bend the elbows, bring the forehead towards the left knee. Breathe. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Straighten the elbows, lift the crown, work that left foot back to the hand, and then bring the left knee back underneath it. Inhale here. Exhale, curl the toes, press back through the heel and into the ball of the foot. Feel that stretch? Inhale here, press into the fingertips and the heel of the palm. Exhale, lift the knees. Continue to lift the hips, keeping the knees bent. Let the chest and stomach move toward the thighs. The crown releases toward the mat. Then straighten the knees and lower the heels toward the bottom of the mat. Come back into your downward dog. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Now we're going to add on here. Inhale here. Exhale, look up, bring your right foot outside that right hand. Turn the right toe slightly at an angle. Drop the left knee this first time. Top of the left foot drops. Inhale here. And then exhale. Roll to the outside of that right foot. And now this time, we're going to drop those hips in. So you're going to bring yourself, maybe you want to walk your hands forward a little bit. Maybe you want to come down onto your forearms. Maybe you want to use your block for support. But we're sinking in at this point. Breathing deep here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Find your hands. If you walked your hands forward, walk your hands back underneath the shoulders. Roll back to the flat of the right foot. Step the right foot back. Come back into your tabletop posture. Inhale, lengthen through the crown, press into the fingertips, curl the toes of the feet. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, bring the left foot outside the left hand. Angle the toes. Drop the right knee, top of the right foot. Roll to the outside of the left foot. Inhale here, get long. Exhale, as you choose to, drop in, bring the hips down and in, walk the hands forward. Utilize your supports, find your posture. Leaning into this. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. As you exhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders if you move them out. Roll to the flat of that left foot. Bring that left knee back underneath the body in your tabletop. Inhale here, get long through the crown, curl the toes of the feet. Exhale, press into the fingertips, lift the hips, press back, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Look up. Exhale. Bring the right foot outside that right hand. Option to drop the left knee or keep the left knee lifted. Press back through the left heel. Stabilize here. Finding this lunge. Now, bring your right hand to your chest. Actually, before you do that, press into the right hand. Bring the left hand underneath the face for stability. Now bring the right hand to the chest. Continuing to press back through the left heel. Rotate the torso to the right. And then take the right arm high. Simple twist. Breathing here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here, shine a little brighter. Exhale. A full inhalation. Exhale, bring the hand back to the chest, rotate the torso, look down, bring the right hand down inside, underneath the right shoulder, step the left hand back under the left shoulder, step back, press back, downward facing dog. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between your hands. Exhale, left foot outside the left hand. Keep the right knee lifted or drop if you need to. Press back through that right heel. Stabilize here. Press into the left hand. Bring the right hand underneath the face for stability. Press into the right and bring the left hand to the chest. Pressing back through the right heel. Rotate the torso to the left, exposing the heart, shining the heart, stacking the shoulders. Inhale, take the left arm high. Simple twist. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. As you exhale, bring the left hand back to the chest. Look down. Left hand underneath the shoulder. Right hand underneath the shoulder. Step back. Press back. Downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here to a plank. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin, or reverse push-up. Drop the tops of the feet. Inhale, come up, cobra, or even up dog. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips, press back, down facing dog. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up to the hands. Exhale, bring the right foot forward between the hands. Inhale here, press into the right heel, back to the left heel. Stabilize yourself. Maybe bring your hands to your knee for support. Maybe press into the straighten the elbows, lift the torso. Maybe take your arms up. Find your arm position. Whatever's right for you. Press in. Lengthen through the fingers. Inhale here. And exhale. Crescent lunge. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. A full inhalation. Exhale, bring the hands through prayer, frame the foot, step back, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, bring the left foot forward between the hands. Again, drop the right knee or press back through the right heel. Find your posture, stabilize, root in to rise up. Finding your arm position. Notice it might be different on this side. Establishing yourself in your cobra. In your crescent. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. A full inhalation. Exhale, bring the hands through prayer. Bring the foot, step back, press back, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, baby walk, elephant walk. Gently step your feet between your hands, come into a forward fold. Release the head. Release the hands. Take the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. And then as you exhale, maybe lift the arms off the back towards the ceiling. Releasing the crown. Pressing into the 4 points of the feet. So tendency of the weight to shift forward. So shift the hips so they're moving up and back so that the weight is balanced in the heels. Breathe in here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. As you exhale, lower the arms to the back. Release the hands. Bring the hands down alongside the feet. Place the palms on the shins for support. Straighten the arms. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale. Release the hands. Release the head. Bend the knees. Inhale. Roll up. One vertebra at a time. Saving the head and neck for last. The shoulders will naturally roll. The chin will lift. Inhale. Take the arms up. Exhale, release the hands, the prayer, and then alongside the thighs, palms forward. Move the hips slightly forward or feel as if you are. Move the palms slightly back or feel as if you are. Find your mountain pose. Relax the shoulders, tuck the chin, feel the release at the back of the neck, soft knees, soft ankles, engaged hips. Mountain pose, you standing on your own 2 feet, having your own back, being in your own space fully. Let's move through sun salutation A. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Place the hands beside the feet. Step back to a plank. Inhale into plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, step the left foot forward, right foot joins it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, release the hands. Take a breath. Check your gratitude, check your intention. On the next inhale, the arms go high. On the exhale, we hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Place the hands beside the feet. Step the right foot back into a lunge. Drop the right heel down and in. Stabilize here. Maybe bring your hands to your knee for support. Maybe straighten the elbows. Pressing into the outside of the right foot, down into the left foot. Bring the arms up. Find our arm position. Facing the top of the mat. Hips, ribs, chest, shoulders, head. Front of the mat. Warrior one. Sinking into the left knee. Looking down, see the left big toe inside the left knee. Support yourself here. Balance between the feet. Lengthen through the fingers. Full inhale. Maybe look up. See what's called you forth. Exhale. Open the arms. Look down over that left arm. Warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale. Sink in again. Micro adjustments, find your balance. Inhale, flip the left palm and rotate the shoulders. Left arm high, right hand low. Breathe in to make your offering in Peaceful Warrior. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to Warrior Two. Fold the left elbow at an angle and lean the torso forward. Bring the left elbow to the left knee. Support yourself here. Take the right arm high as you open the chest. Looking up. Maybe take the right arm, biceps frame the ear, side angle. Now, tendency here is to put a lot of support in that left elbow, but perhaps you can just straighten the left arm and slide that left elbow inside the left knee, pressing through the feet, finding your support in your balance in your feet, leveling the hips. Long line of energy from the right middle finger to the outside of the right foot in your side angle. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. A full inhalation. Complete exhale. Now, strong core here. As you inhale, gently bring the torso back up. Rotate the arms. Come back into your Warrior Two as you exhale. Woo! Feel that energy rush. As you inhale, right arm rotates alongside the mat. Torso turns forward. Come back into Warrior One. Exhale, bring the hands down. Frame the foot. Steps back. Left foot joins the right. Press into a downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Look up between the hands. Exhale. Right foot between the hands. Left heel down. Stabilize by finding your balance in your feet. Bring your arms up in whatever way you need to support yourself. Coming into Warrior One. Sinking into that right knee. Look down and see your right big toe inside the right knee. Press into the outside of the left foot. Look up and see what's called you forth. Full inhale. Exhale. Open the arms. Warrior Two. Looking down over that right middle finger. Reestablishing yourself. Steady and sure. On the inhale, flip the right palm. Rotate the arms. Right arm high. Left arm low. Look up. Make your offering. Exhale. Fold the right elbow. Lean the torso forward. Take the right elbow to the right knee. Stabilize here. Notice each time you shift the torso, the weight and the balance in the hips shift. So you have to adjust the hips accordingly. Take the left arm high, shine the heart. And then maybe take the left arm, bicep frame the ear over the head. Now again, you can stay here, leaning into that right elbow, or you can straighten the right arm, slide that right elbow inside the right knee, dropping the hips, finding that long line from the left little finger to the outside of the left foot, looking up under that left armpit, side angle. A full inhale, a complete exhale. Inhale here, exhale. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Now, strong core. As you inhale, bring the torso upright. And as you exhale, come back to Warrior Two. Whew. Feel what happens in your body. On the inhale, left arm rotates alongside, torso turns forward, come back to Warrior One. On the exhale, bring the hands to prayer, frame the foot, step back, press back, downward facing dog. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, lower down. Knees, chest, chin. Come all the way to the floor. Release the tops of the feet. Release the hands by the hips, palms up. Press into the tops of the feet. Inhale, lengthen, lifting through the crown. Little baby locust here. Stay lifted here and notice what happens. As the lungs inflate and deflate, tendency to rock up and down. See if you can minimize that. For a little bit more, lift one leg. For a little bit more, lift both legs. For the full posture, lift both arms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Lower everything down. Turn the cheek to the mat. Let the heels fall open. And just take a breath. Ooh, full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. A full inhale. A complete exhale. And then roll to your back. Either direction, doesn't matter. Bring the hands down by the hips, palms down. Bring the knees toward the ceiling, the heels toward the hips. Now, you might want a good place for your block here in this particular exercise. Take your block, place it between your thighs the long way, and just gently hold it there. This will keep your knees from splaying open. Tendency here is for the knees to splay open. So, pressing into the feet so we feel the engagement through the feet. As we feel that engagement through the feet, we'll begin to feel the pelvic bowl tilt. Lower spine is on the mat at this point. The pelvic bowl tilts so the buttocks begin to lift. And then the lower spine lifts. And then the middle spine. And then perhaps the upper spine. The weight is in the shoulders, not the head. And we're just gently holding that block or rotating the thighs inward to maintain that lift as we lift the belly button toward the sky. In our bridge, we're going to dynamic bridge here. Full inhale. Exhale, gently roll the spine back down. So you're just about hovering. Then inhale, rise, roll up. Move with your breath, your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Couple more here. As you exhale, roll down. Release the block. If you had the block between your thighs, bring the knees into the chest. Squeeze. Rock gently side to side. Releasing that. Moving to our twist. So bring the knees back. The feet back to the mat, knees toward the ceiling. We'll start on the right. So take the arms out 60 or up to 90 degrees, palms down. Press into the lower back, extend the right leg high. Press through the heel, flex the toes back toward the face. And then bring the knee toward the face to create a little space. Inhale here. As you exhale, cross the right thigh tightly over the left. So you're pressing into the bottom of the right thigh and the top of the left thigh. That right foot is outside the left calf. Maybe you can hook it if you have that flexibility. Inhale here. Exhale. Let both knees drop towards the right with the idea of moving the knees away from the face. Look over the left shoulder to keep relaxing in the neck. Keep the left shoulder on the mat, relaxing through the upper back. We're just getting that final twist here for the hips. The weight of gravity and the weight of the thighs is doing the work here. And again, the thought, if any, is to keep the knees moving away from the face more so than down toward the floor. So you feel that opening across the front of the body, stacking of the hips, breathing into the back of that left hip. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Full inhalation. Or complete exhale. Inhale, gently bring the knees back to center. Straighten the right leg, flex the toes, bring the knee toward the face. Exhale, let that right leg go long. Extend the left leg long beside it. Notice the difference. Woo! And then bring both knees back into the sky, both heels back into the hips. Inhale, straighten the left leg, press through the left heel, flex the toes back toward the face. Bring the knee toward the face as you inhale, create a little space. Exhale, cross the left thigh tightly atop the right. So you're pressing the back of the left thigh into the top of the right. Left foot is outside the right calf, or maybe it hooks. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, let both knees fall to the left. And again, you're keeping the knees and feet together, and you're looking over the right shoulder as your right shoulder stays relaxed. You're just thinking about perhaps moving the knees away from the face, more so than down toward the ground, as you feel that big opening behind the right hip, across the front of the body. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Bringing the knees back towards center. Inhale, take the left leg high, flex the toes, bring the knee back toward the face. Exhale, left leg long, right leg joins it. Take a moment here, let the toes fall up and bring the palms alongside the hips, palms up, lengthen through the crown, pull down on lower back and just release for a moment. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Now bring the heels and toes together, bring the knees into the chest. Exhale, reach up and squeeze just below the knees. Rock a little bit side to side. And then come neutral and begin to rock up and down, forward and back, if you will. Get a little rolling motion going. And then roll yourself up to a seated posture. Come around to your seat. See where we are for our breath work here. Feeling into the benefits of this practice, and check the time here. Yeah, I thought so. I'm sorry, time got good to me. And so we're going to do a pattern interrupt breath of light, which will be our meditation for today. So find yourself in a supported posture here. Establish yourself in the firmness of your supports. Lengthen, let's see, we have 5 minutes, so okay. So lengthen through the crown, tuck the chin slightly. Feel the length at the back of the spine. Oh. And then return your focus. So the body is very still. The awareness is going to be on the breath. We're going to do an 8-part inhale, long, continuous, extended exhale. Imagine that you're breathing up the back of the body. So we're inhaling in 8 equal sniffs, and inhaling to the pelvic bowl or the base of the spine, then to the sacral area, then to the navel, then to the heart, then to the throat, then to the brow point, then to the crown, and then one more just full. Pausing for a moment, feeling into the light. The focus is at the brow point if the eyes are closed, or at the tip of the nose if you're narrowing the gaze. Feeling the light here, up in front of the brow. And then exhale, one long continuous exhale. down the front of the body. This breath of light, breath of illumination. Imagine you're breathing in and out light. So breathe light into the pelvic bowl, to the sacral area on the spine, to the navel point on the spine, to the heart point on the spine, to the throat point on the spine, to the place behind the brow, to the place just above the head, and then one full and pause, bathed in light. And then exhale, one long continuous stream of light down the front of the body, pooling in your lap, pool of light in your lap. And continue your rhythm, base, sacral, navel, heart, throat, brow, crown, full, pausing. For whatever time is appropriate for you, bathed in the light. And then exhaling down the front of the body, one long continuous exhale. Continue that pattern, that rhythm, being very still. Just imagine you're breathing the light in, up the back of the body. And then bathing in that light that you've drawn up. As you're ready, exhaling down the front of the body. Light pooling in the lap. Surrounded by light. Breathing in light. Present in light. Resting in light. Still. Awareness on the breath. Focus at the brow. One more repetition, wherever you are. Let this next iteration be your last iteration of this pattern. As your next exhale, just release shaping of the breath. Release analysis of the practice. Release everything. Just be still, be done. a moment to just feel into your own experience, feel into what's shifted for you in this practice today, feel into what's resonant about being present, feel into your gratitude. Is it still present? Feel into your intention. Without judgment, how did you do against your intention? Did your attention wander away from your intention? That's only natural tendency of the mind to wander. Just notice for yourself. And as you're sitting and witnessing yourself, I invite you once again on your inhale to float your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space. And invite you to allow to arise again gratitude. Maybe one more thing for which you are grateful. Maybe just the possibility of gratitude. And as you witness yourself in gratitude in your space, I'll take this opportunity to extend my sense of gratitude to you from this space. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice. I'm honored to be here, truly. And as always, I invite and encourage you to stay here in grateful rest for as long as you like. And when you do rise, please take your gratitude and the echoes of your practice with you as you go through the remainder of your day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing day.